How's it going, guys and gals? My name is Julio, also known as Like Dark around the internet. And today we're going to be having a retrospective of a game known as Eroge, H-Mo Game Mo Kaihatsu Zanmai. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But right now we're going to be checking out the visual novel database to know more about it. And as you can see here, well, judging by the cover, the little warnings about the cover, this game's 18 plus, or for mature, for mature people, And yeah, this is going to be a visual novel that we're going to be reviewing. It is made by Clock Up, the developer, and also the publisher. Well, the publisher is actually Manga Gamer, actually, for the English one. Clock Up Team Anise is the developer. And as you can see, the playtime is medium, 22 hours 30 minutes. Woo! So it's medium, but for visual novel standpoints, yeah, that is definitely medium. Oh, great. But nevertheless, if you want to know more about the game, here's the description. The player takes the role of Mochizuki Tomoya, a guy that lives on his own with only a day job at a convenience store, keeping him afloat. While he really likes Eroge, he can't draw, isn't much of a writer or a composer, and doesn't know much about business. Still, his dream is to get a job at an Eroge studio in hopes of creating what he loves Eroge. Tomoya's luck takes a turn for the better when he sees a help wanted ad for the local studio Flower, and after meeting with the company president, who to his surprise looks like an elementary school kid, managed to get a job as administrator of the company's website. Tomoya's glee at the being part of the Eroge industry is short-lived as he soon learns that Flower is on the chopping block due to their first tile being a massive failure. After playing through Flower's first tile, Tomoya realizes that his coworkers don't know anything about Eroge, lacking the insight and understanding need to make a good game. After some nudging from the presidents of Flower's parent company and the same soul searching of his own, our protagonist takes upon himself to save Flower by teaching the 4 girls on staff the ins and outs of what makes an Eroge good. The story does focus on Tomoya's role as a pseudo-consultant while getting to know the 4 heroines of the story as the player is given an interesting look at the world of Eroge development. So yeah, that's pretty much what the game's about. It's literally on the name of the title, Eroge. Now, if you don't know what an Eroge is, just look it up. You'll find out. Now, as you can kind of see, the game costs about $44.95 US dollars in Manga Gamer. Yeah, you can get this game if you want to buy it, if that sounds interesting. And of course, like I said before, it is an 18 plus kind of game, so you also have to be an adult to buy this game. And for the video purposes, I won't be showing you, any of the H scenes. And instead, I'm just gonna go by, do the retrospective of the video of the game. So let's start the game.
Team Anis. Eroge, H mo game mo Kaihatsu Zanmai.
Straight off the bat, there is an H scene that starts playing, and YouTube, I can't really show this on YouTube, so instead I'm going to tell you a couple tags that describes it. Elf Girl, Tentacles, and Fuda. Now you may be questioning what's going on. Well, it's a visual novel within a visual novel of the main protagonist Tomoya that is playing right now. And you only discover this once the scene is actually over. Now here we get an introduction of our main character, who is really into Eroge and talks about his whole experience. Suddenly he realizes the date. He has a job interview. He then begins to talk about his job searching experience, looking to work into a Eroge company but fails miserably, which is really relatable when it comes to job searching. So then he gets a flashback on the day he felt terrible on his life after graduating school. He doesn't want to get back home with his parents and work on the fields. So he goes to his old school to find files that contain job offers. But deep within the files, he finds a wrinkly, dirty paper and finds an eroge company named Flower. Tomoya doesn't really know the company too well, so he believes that they have created disappointing games. Nevertheless, he is filled with passion and begins to call them.
Hi, Flower です。どんなさいました？うちは、もう。うちは今、特に人は、わかりました。じゃあ、明日。
Back in the present time, he is ready to go to the interview and continues to explain how much he loves Eroge. What a fucking Coomer. So he goes down to the job interview location, which looks like a rundown apartment. While ringing the doorbell, well, that shit don't work. So he grabs the doorknob and lets himself in. Inside the room is filled with computers, so he believes that this is the right place. Uh-oh, there's a little girl.
うちにはお金は何もありません。金目のものも全然ありません。この PC だってもう売れるどころか一人にお金を取られるくらいのものなんです。
Why is there a lolly here?
ですから出て行ってください。お金なんてないことを知ってるくせに意地悪しないでくださいよ。天井裏に豚さんの貯金箱だって隠してないんです。いえ、仮に隠していたとしてももうあまりお金は入っていないはずです。敵の誘惑に負けてついついアイス食べましたもの。それも種別がアイスクリームのやつですよ。ラクトアイスでもアイスミルクでもないもの。でも久しぶりのアイス甘かったよ。
Anyways, calm down. 'That's not it. I came here for an interview with this company, but is your father around?
泡のお風呂に沈められていっぱい稼がされて夜の長なんて面接？
Yes, I'm Mochizuki Tomoya. I called yesterday.
それにしては早すぎ。もう11時？そうですか。てっきりその筋の怖いお兄さんが来たのかと。
I'd like to have my interview, so could you call your father for me?
なんでお父さんを？まさかお父さんの目の前で私を？
No. Like I said, I need him to give me my interview.
面接なら私がしますよ。私がここの社長の園のねねですってば。
So all of this is a misunderstanding, and it gets resolved, and the interview begins. And with enough passion and begging, we get the job. But a little problem happens that made Tomoya fall on top of Nene, and suddenly...
おはようございます。おはようございます。ちょっと遅くなっちゃいました。今度無用。ちょっ ょっと誰なの？なんなのこいつ。大丈夫ですか？まだ未遂ですよね？変なことされてませんよね？私は大丈夫ですけど。大変です。
おはようございま。何これ？どうしたの？
そうよ。一体どうしてこんなことに。それはですね。どうしてって、今の状況を見れば一目瞭然ですよ。国家権力の力を借りましょう。電話と。違うんです。それはちょっと待ってください。
So after that new misunderstanding is resolved, Tomoya introduces himself to the rest of the staff, and Nene explains our job is to create a website so that we can sell more copies of the new game they're developing. After this, the rest of the staff introduces themselves.
それでは会議の前にまずはみんなで自己紹介をしましょう。私はさっきも言いましたけど、社長の園野ねねと言います。私は姫のキサラ、担当は原画。このくらいでいいでしょ？何よ、変な顔であんまりこっちを見ないでよね。私は藤原桃香、シナリオライターです。以上。
高坂伊織、グラフィッカー。
今日から広報や公式サイトなどを担当していただく望月智也くんです。それでは自己紹介も終わりましたので、早速次の企画会議を始めようと思います。
We get ourselves a copy of the schedule of the project, and the final date of our project is at the end of October. We finally get a choice option, but this choice doesn't affect the story. Instead, you have the option to get more details on all the different jobs that the girls do. So once that's done, Nene explains the company's problem. She will not be able to pay the staff until they release the new game, since the last one ended badly. Tomoya is shocked to hear this, so he takes a while to think about his decision in continuing working for this job. He looks at the girls and understands that he will regret leaving. His final decision is to stay and work with them. And this is how the intro of the game ends, and also the intro of the video begins to play. But since this is YouTube, I can't really show any of it because of two reasons. One is spoilers, and the other reason is because the video contains some spicy stuff that I can't show. So this ends the first part of the retrospect video, and I will continue on the next part. I see you guys and gals later. Bye.